Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Fuller from TradingWinds.com, and this is our update for November 2nd, 2017. Let's take a quick look at how the markets finished off today. Well, it was really a crazy ride today on Wall Street. I'm surprised, actually, that it wasn't more volatile than it was, that we didn't have a bigger range from high to low than we did, considering all the news out there. I mean, earlier this morning, the Bank of England decided to raise rates for the first time in a decade. That got the euro going against the US dollar. We'll look at those charts in a second. But later in the day, we had the tax reform bill announced. We had jobless claims numbers that came in at 229,000 versus 235,000 expected. We got a new Fed chair announced, Jerome Powell. And earnings. Not only did we see the follow from Facebook and Tesla last night, but today after market close, Apple and Starbucks. By the end of it, the Dow was up 81 points, did hit a new intraday high, while the S&P 500 managed to squeak out a gain of a half a point, but was very positive here. Nice reversal candle, nice hammer candle. They're bouncing off the 20. The Nasdaq actually gave up a point and a half, while the Russell finished higher by 3 points. Bonds and crude and oil were little change today. The bonds were up 55 cents, while crude was pretty much flat, as was, gold was pretty much flat, as was crude, up 24 cents at the close. Let's look at the euro here versus the USD, and then we'll look at that USD index chart. There we go. So we got a bit of a boost, still not that big of a move considering. And if we look at the US dollar index chart, there it is. We were lower in the day and then pretty much made it all back. So an interesting day. Now after market close, both Starbucks and Apple released. Apple beat across the board at very strong numbers. After hours though, up, I'd say a muted 3%. I mean, it is up, no question, but certainly not as much as we had expected. So we'll see what happens tomorrow morning. This one has been on a tear lately, and that's probably why we aren't seeing a bigger jump after hours. It's been pretty much baked in here, but it is trading higher by about 4 points after market close. And Starbucks, which disappointed, is trading lower by about 5% after hours. So we'll see where this one goes, with this one trading closer to that 50 mark after hours. So we'll see how things open tomorrow and what other news comes out overnight. But it was certainly a crazy day on Wall Street. Also tomorrow morning, don't forget, at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, we get the employment situation report out, which is always key and does have the ability to move the market. So keep an eye on those futures before market open for an indication of where the day will start. But be ready for another interesting day. That's about it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you on our next update.